Well, we're always talking about films here at MTTV, and I'm glad to say there's even more coming out thick and fast. And John Craine, who we talk to quite often, involved in so many different projects, and we'll come to that later on. But this Friday, an event to screen a film that you've been involved in, and involving lots of local people.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to be screening a short film called Ben, which has been made for the Real Life Education Project, which was set up by Bev Lawley and Tony Wright, who unfortunately passed away last year. So we shot the film in Manchester. It'll eventually end up in schools, and it deals with sort of party drugs.
Okay, well, let's run a bit here. And Will Sutton, who's no stranger to us here, doing a bit of his free running, I noticed at the beginning as well on this. But it's hard hitting, isn't it, this one?
Yeah, the part was written for Will, because it's about a free runner who sort of comes undone through an introduction to party drugs, I suppose. So I suppose it is hard hitting, but on the other hand, we didn't want to be patronising. It's very important that, like when I was at school, the anti-drugs message was always, don't smoke a joint because you'll die a heroin addict. And I just don't think that's true. But there are lots of other good reasons not to take, in this particular instance, mephedrone, which used to be a legal high.
So you got a Manx team involved, but you filmed it in the UK.
Yeah, we had myself and Bev, and Tony was still with us for all of the pre-production. And then we took some of my assistants as well to the UK. But other than that, it was a UK crew and a UK cast, except for Will, of course.
Sure. Now, I've seen another one in this series. So these continue this message of getting to the teenagers sort of area, is it?
Yeah, it's about, each one is about a different sort of aspect of life as a teenager and making sort of wise decisions. So the first one, called Amy, was about staying safe on a night out, and Ben is about drugs, and so with the way the titles will work, the next one will begin with a C. And so we're not sure what subject that's going to be on yet. It might be drink driving or date rape or something. It'll be an alcohol related one anyway.
Now on Friday there's a screening for people involved in that, and I know there's other films also being shown throughout the afternoon, isn't there?
Yes, there are. There's a few things. I think first off, a Man in Short's film called Breathless, which I wasn't anything to do with, but I think that's having a screening. Then we're showing Closet and a film called No Kissing, which hasn't been shown yet, that's quite old now. And then we're showing Muck, which was another Man in Shorts one. And then last up is Ben.
Okay. Before we go, I was saying you're a busy guy. Tell us what you've been up to. We can show a bit more of Ben if you don't mind at the same time, to show your beautiful work.
Oh, thank you.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I've been shooting in the UK a bit. I just finished a documentary for The Guardian.
Guardian?
Which will be going to film festivals and then end up on the Guardian website. So that's about their crossword setter. There's a guy called John Craine. And then, coming up, I'm doing a web series. We're sort of putting something together off the back of Him Upstairs, which you covered, to pitch to various people. And I'm also writing a feature. So
fine. Now, you're a Manx lad. You do film over here, but are you now based mostly in the UK doing most of your work?
I live on the Isle of Man between jobs, really.
Wow. So there is work out there. I mean, people can make a living out of it. You're proof here.
Yeah, kind of, I don't know, starting to make a living out of it, maybe. The aim is to sort of live permanently in London or Manchester, probably. But yeah, I just need to sort of get work slightly more regularly to allow that to happen.
Well, it looks beautiful, this film. This is obviously still being finished, isn't it? You're still grading and doing things, are you? Or is it now signed off?
For Ben?
For Ben.
Ben is finished now.
Right. How long does that take from the beginning to...
From the start of writing to screening now, because we only got the sound back yesterday.
This is what I mean, it's like...
It is quite last minute.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's probably been over a year. Right. We shot it last December, so
there's a lot of work involved in that.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, and we'll catch up, no doubt, at your next blockbuster soon.
Thank you very much.